What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Shadows Die Twice. We made some pretty good progress on episode 1, so I want to try and keep a little bit of that momentum going. That said, we do have some dialogue to take care of first. Say hi to Emma. Wait, let me rotate the camera cinematically here. There we go.
エマと言います。猿を型に使えるクスシです。猿を型とすみませぬが、主の命にて明かせません。ただ、あなたを助けよと、そう仰せつかっています。信用しろとは言いません。ですが、私は主の命を果たさねばならぬのです。あなたが持っている薬水のひょうたん、それはもともと私が作り上げたものです。
Oh, really?
クスシとして助けとなりましょう。
So I guess you could say that Emma is kind of like a firekeeper, if this were a Souls game, and that we can bring these gourd seeds to the to enhance the healing gourd. I got 2 of those right now, if memory serves. And she also gives us an additional hint about the bell, but we already know what to do with that, I think. The other important thing about Emma is that she gives you the one actually useful use of the monocular. You're welcome for that. Anyways, let's go talk to the sculptor again.
なんだお前さ、勘が戻ってきたようじゃな。ちっとは忍びらしくなってきたように見える。とっておきな。
Alright, so that's going to be a skill tree.
これは忍びの技じゃ。侍には真似できぬ。忍びの戦う術が書いてある。
What's pretty cool is we kind of piece this together and then get it confirmed later in the game, but the sculptor used to be a shinobi, hence why he has all this shinobi stuff laying around that he can give us. And you also may notice that he only has one arm, hence why he had this thing. Anyways, I have 2 prosthetic tools to show him. It's a small touch, but I do like how you actually get an animation for working on the prosthetic instead of just going to a menu and it's done. That one. Alright, so minor spoilers. I'm totally going to do something funny with it, but not quite yet. Alright, we've got a couple new things to check out here. First of all, these prosthetic tools. So you can equip up to 3 at a time, and they work to sort of supplement your swordplay. However, you can't just use them infinitely. They take these spirit emblems in order to use, and that's the thing that I have 5 of right there. So you can't just spam them. However, I found that I always basically had enough spirit emblems to do whatever I wanted. We also now have a skill tree. It's very much standard skill tree, and that, like, if I want to unlock these 2, I have to unlock this one first, etc. The first thing that I want is the Mikiri counter, because it's like one of the most useful skills in the game. We'll get into what it does shortly, but for now, I think we're going to go fight a boss. I was doing the calculations, or not really the calculations, but the estimations of time. And I don't think we're actually going to have time to defeat 2 bosses in this episode. But it's fine, because that means we can do 1 this time, 1 next time. Just in the interest of keeping the episode length down, you know? Don't want it to get too long. Good news is that our first boss of the game is actually right around the corner. Literally right around the corner. So we'll go ahead and just clear this area out real quick. I was hoping I could walk around that. Alright, whatever. They saw me, so... Let's go take this guy. Alright. And if this doesn't look like a boss arena to you, look again. Our first boss, Gilbert. He's actually pretty easy. Certainly easier than the Chained Ogre, but then again, most things are. The one tricky part is that his attack rhythm can be kind of weird and can throw you off if you're not paying attention. Also, if you just don't deflect and get hit in the face, that can sometimes be a problem. Now, you remember those hints that we were getting, right? About, like, animals are afraid of loud noises? Aha. Well, this is the first spot where our firecrackers are going to come in handy. Alright, there's one. By the way, I just want to prepare you. When we actually end up killing him, it's like the saddest thing ever, so just be ready for that. You'll notice that even just deflecting him does a ridiculous amount of posture damage. I don't know why I keep getting unlocked here. Anyways. Yeah, you can see that gives you a huge window to do some damage. Oh, by the way, we're not obviously doing it this run, but there is an out-of-bounds strat that allows you to jump him off a cliff, which is hilarious. I'll probably do that in the next run of this game, which I've already have planned, funnily enough. Anyways, that's about all she wrote. Prepare to cry. Aww. That makes me so sad. Well, anyways, no time to dwell on the past. Let's, our Sculptor's Idol is actually over there, but I'm gonna go up here real quick. I've got some stuff to do. How much money do I have? 288? I'm not gonna have enough. You need 1,000 to get this gourd seed. Won't take me too long though, because that's an additional, what, 600? So I'm almost there. I'll just make a note in my brain and come back. We have another charmer ahead right here. A really tall guy. Sekiro? Whoa. Dude, that's like the name of the game. Whoa. Sorry.
おうセキロ、お主もネズミ狩りをせぬか。なんだと。このアシナにはネズミが入り込んでおる。うじゃうじゃと我が物顔でな。ネズミもいろいろじゃが、それを片端から切り捨てるのよ。どうやらお主にも人斬りの才がある。その才を磨くのに役立とう。どうじゃセキロ、ネズミ狩りをせぬか。
Tell you what, that sounds like a good plan to me.
承知した。よし、セキロよ。ならばこれをくれてやる。
Alright.
これはネズミの顔、それと巣穴じゃ。切ってまいれ。さすればお主の戦に役立つものをやろう。
Sounds like a plan. Alright, before we leave here, there's one more thing to do. This was something that I actually missed my first time through, because it's not immediately obvious. But if we go up here, aha. That is actually our 4th prayer bead. And we can use that to upgrade maximum health and posture. So quite the useful thing. Alright, and this way is just a shortcut. I don't care about you. Alright, so quite shortly the game is going to greatly branch out and we can take a bunch of different paths. Right now we just have 2, essentially. So with that in mind, I think we'll go this way just a tiny bit longer. But first, let's check this out. So we can use that memory that we got for defeating the boss to enhance our attack power. My guess would be that the reason they give it to you as an item and not just automatically is so that you can do challenge runs, which is nice of them. We can consume the 4 prayer beads to create a prayer necklace, increasing vitality and posture. There are 10 of those total, so that's 40 prayer beads that we can find throughout the game. And we also have some skill points. So, ooh, you know what? I might save those. Yeah, I'm going to save those. Okay, then let's keep going. Ooh, then again, well, it's fine. We'll manage. So those rats that he was talking about are right here. They're kind of tricky to kill without an item that I don't have access to quite yet. But I can take probably one of them. I'll backstab these 2 and then we'll figure this out. Yeah, see, because they got that shield. But I think I might be able to even firecracker him. See, I normally do this with a different item. I guess that works, kind of. Certainly not the most efficient way to do it. You literally can get an item, like right now, that makes these guys super easy. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this without the item. I'm just not used to fighting him without it. I don't think I've really ever done it. Because there's no reason to. Well, good news. Now I have enough sen to go buy that gourd seed. And I've just killed the rats, so hey. So glad there's infinite sprint. Alright. Right. Mm-hmm. He is ridiculously tall. Mm-hmm.
足な竜じゃ。流派というても堅苦しい決まり事などない。ただ戦に勝つ。その一時を市場とする剣よ。ネズミ狩りに何よりお主の戦に役立てるがいい。
So this is actually a second skill tree. Yeah, if you were looking at that first one and going, wow, that seems kind of small. I'm surprised there aren't more skills. Oh, there are. There are, let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4? 5. I think there are 5 different skill trees. So getting all the skills takes a reasonable amount of time. In fact, that was the last achievement I got when I was doing a 100% achievement run. Alright, so let's take a look at this. It doesn't have quite as many. However, all of these are really good, whereas some of the ones in here are like, they're okay, but not great. Ichimonji is one of the best skills in the game. And that's a combat art, which we haven't even gotten into yet. These are basically additional moves that you can use in your swordplay. So they're done by pressing L and R at the same time. And this one is like an overhead. Boom. Does a ton of damage to health and posture, so quite good. Alright, let's move on then. The next mini-boss, like the Chained Ogre, is one of the most dreaded in the game. So, that should be fun. Whoops. Funnily enough, this one also has a skip that you can do by sort of going out of bounds. Whoops. So you'll notice now that I have shinobi tools, the enemies are starting to drop those spirit emblems, which will allow me to continue using my prosthetic tools. You can also find them in the world, and if you're really desperate, you can buy them at a Sculptor's Idol. But I have not found that to ever be necessary. This way. I forgot, I think there's an item over here, right? Maybe? Didn't I just see an item over here? I could be making it up. Have to, like, jump off the tree. Am I making this up? I don't know. Whatever. I don't care about it. Right, that's how you get it. Ooh, I think that's enough to upgrade. So you don't upgrade your sword, but you do upgrade your tools. And most of the time it's not really like a flat power increase, it's more like the tool gains a different ability. But it's still definitely useful to do. So that's what the upgrade materials are for. Whoops. Alright, we're finally gonna fight one of these big guys, I guess. And we'll just not, you know, deflect anything. It's fine. Totally fine. Don't need to deflect anyway. There we go. We'll sort of go into freak out mode like that. Alright, so now for one of the most dreaded bosses, or mini-bosses, in the game. And they've actually patched it to make it easier since the game came out. I will admit, this thing would be absolutely horrifying in reality. That's the Blazing Bull. So the main difficulty in this fight comes from the fact that this thing never really backs off and leaves you alone. It will just constantly run at you and try to kill you. Like I imagine a bull with a, you know, fire on its head would probably do in reality. I actually haven't done this boss on first playthrough since they patched the game, and this is already like way easier than it used to be. So this is not the fastest way to do it, but it is the safest if you just constantly run to its back. Additionally, this is an animal, right? So he really doesn't like fireworks. Whoops. I knew that was coming too. So yeah, I would definitely say your best bet is to just use fireworks here. Just remember, if you spam them too quickly, whoops. If you spam them too quickly, you won't get the effect again. But yeah, this isn't so bad compared to what it used to be. He says before getting chucked up into the sky by giant flaming hay on top of a bull's head. Occasionally does that, and that's dangerous, but hey. This is like a really, really slow Blazing Bull fight, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm doing a recording, and I don't want it to look like I'm just getting hit over and over. Otherwise, I would be doing this more recklessly and taking damage, but whatever. Oh, wow. That's... wow. Okay. We'll just go through the ground there. Ooh, but we do get Shinobi Medicine rank 2, which is quite nice. By the way, that I just did, that's what the Nikiri counter does. It allows you to counter a stab attack, which you cannot do normally. The way that you do it is by actually dashing into the enemy's weapon. So it's fairly risky if you mistime it, but it's so satisfying when you hit it. Anyways, we got a little bit more time here, so there's another mini-boss up here. We might as well go take him out. And then explore this lower area. Oh. I got interrupted because somebody saw me. So what's kind of funny is that they're not super aware. So you can kind of do this, and the other ones will be like, huh? I wonder where he could be. Oh, nope, I don't want that guy to see me. He saw me. Okay. Alright. Change of plans. We'll go this way first. There's a dude over here. He wants us to help him by taking out all the enemies. We can do that. There's a spear guy. There we go. I don't know where he is. I just see the danger sign. There he is. There's one more dude that is like, did I miss the party? Oh, is there one more? Oh. Hey there. Oh, well, thank you.
やっぱりか。ともあれ、助かったよ。ちと下手こいちまってな。侍どもにしつこく追われて参ってたんだが、旦那がみんな黙らせてくれた。これはその礼さ。俺の食いぶちは情報だからな。あいにく命縁が。
Alright. So he will actually relocate to our shrine now, and we can buy stuff from him. Let's take this guy out. And we got another boss that's just like a standard samurai kind of dude. And you know what that means. What? There's another guy? Yeah, whatever. Surprise! See, he does that stab, and now I can counter it. It's hard to describe just how satisfying it is pulling that off, because it's so risky, where you have to, you know, dash into them. So if you mess it up, you end up getting nailed in the face. Ouch. I also love the kill animation right after the Mikita counter. It looks amazing. See if we can get him to do that again. Ah, whatever. Too late. I saw the opportunity and I took it. So as you can see, most of the mini-bosses will give you prayer beads. So, although there are 40 of them, you're not going to have to look too hard for the majority of them. We got a couple minutes left, so let's clear out the rest of this bottom area, and then we'll probably call it for this time. Oh, he saw me. I hate those guys, man. What? Oh, he came down to get me. The good news about these guys is you can overwhelm them by just R1 spamming, for the most part. But they will attack you from range, as you saw, and yeah, just generally not pleasant. Don't want to go down there yet. Oh! I forgot he was there. Almost let him turn around and fight me. That wouldn't have been good. Don't like that. And we'll really quickly check out this side. Can't open it from there. But I can go over here. Not what I meant to do. Good to go. Alright, everybody. We're going to call it there for this time. Once again, pretty decent progress. I want to keep this up, so next time we'll be doing... What will we do next time? At least a few mini-bosses. Possibly an actual boss. But the thing is, at this point in the game, things really open up, and there are like multiple different ways we can go. And I'll talk about it next time, but it's really, really cool. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya on the next one.